We're in the game room tonight at the Advent Calendar House with Joey O from WhyNotRadio.net. Joey, how are you tonight?
Hey, I'm good.
So I brought Joey back a third time to talk about one of his favorite Christmas commercials of all time, and it's one that's very near and dear to my heart as a former Philadelphia area resident who has moved far away and hasn't seen this for a while. So Joey, take it away, please.
Well, this is very Pennsylvania-centric. I mean, you and I both grew up in the Philadelphia suburbs, and I still live in the Philadelphia suburbs, but this apparently runs statewide here in Pennsylvania. So if you're down for the state of Pennsylvania, you know this commercial. It is the Pennsylvania Lottery commercial, which is the 12 Days of Christmas parody, sort of. And it's been running for decades and decades and still airs. Like, once you start hearing it and seeing it on TV around here, you know it is Christmas time officially. And you haven't seen it in, when did you move away?
10 years ago this year, 2007.
Oh, and you still remember all of it, right?
I want to say 7 Powerball tickets, 6 Match 6 lottos, 5 cash 5s, 4
yes, that's the part that no one ever forgets is 5 cash 5.
This holiday season, my good friend gave to me 7 Powerball tickets, 6 Match 6 chances, 5 cash 5.
4 big fours, 3 daily numbers, 2 instant games.
And best wishes from the lottery.
Here you go, Rita.
Happy holidays, Rita. So, yeah, that's what it is. Basically, carolers, while there's a man walking around, he buys lotto tickets. He gives them to the woman at the local coffee stand, I think.
The coffee stand or food truck?
Yeah, but his name is Joe, and he buys them for Rita.
Happy holidays, Rita.
But that's basically it. While there's carolers behind him singing the 12 Days of Christmas about the 12 different lotto ticket options you can buy from the Pennsylvania Lottery.
Well, I think they cut it to 7, so as not to annoy all of us. But
So, but here's the thing about... So, yeah, this has been running since 1992, apparently.
Oh, wow.
So it is, 25 years old right now.
Hey!
Multiples of 5.
Happy Silver Jubilee to the 12 days of the Pennsylvania Lottery.
Yes. But here's the thing that just happened. When did this happen? Okay, here's some more backstory on it. The ad is titled Snowfall. It was shot in 1992 in Pittsburgh originally.
Ooh.
But then, 20 years later, we are moving into the era of HDTV and a lot of older, footage that just doesn't look as nice as it used to. It doesn't look as sharp as crisp. It's, fuzzy. So they decided to reshoot the commercial. And not only did they reshoot it, they reshot it perfectly, pretty much. They recreated the backdrops almost identically. They recast it and made sure to cast people who look like the actors from 20 years ago. Same ethnicity of people are in the same order, staying in the same place. They matched it up shot for shot, like when Joe walks up to the stand. It's almost perfect. But
so
it's
they got
different
all the stunt
people.
Doubles.
Yes, they're stunt doubles.
It's like slightly alternate reality where everybody's a different person.
This quote to the Associated Press from 2012.
There was an
One of
AP
the people
story?
involved said, what?
There was an AP story?
Oh, I found it on the CBS Philly website, but it's attributed to the AP. So we want to stay true to the original concept. Many people have seen the commercial, didn't realize we changed it. I mean, they've changed the lyrics over the years to reflect different lotto tickets at the time. Connie Bloss worked on both Snowfall ads as a marketing director now, and says, because the original spot is so beloved, we didn't want to upset anyone by going in a vastly different creative direction. We meticulously examined each frame to match the outfits, props, location, and other small details. We really wanted to get it right. So
wow,
that is how much people don't like change in the Philadelphia area.
Well, this new version is the only version I could find online. I can't find the old one.
Oh, it's there. There's one. You can find them side by side.
Oh, that's the one I saw. Yeah, but by itself, I can only see this original one. Or this new one, rather. But it was kind of like watching Vince Vaughn's Psycho. It was creepier in that it was just felt a little off, and even more so than the original. But
And because
it
Vince
still
Vaughn was
got
there.
me. And Vince Vaughn was there, of course. And someone got stabbed in the shower. They
It was Rita. No.
Happy holidays, Rita. And best wishes from the lottery.
Well, my thinking about this is that we here in the Philadelphia area don't like change when it comes to our media, basically. Like, Jim Gardner's been on the air here for decades and decades and decades. And there's just a lot of, when something changes on TV news or on the radio, people don't like it. Like, there's probably people who still wish that Channel 6 AccuWeather had those, like, stick-on clouds from when we were little.
Oh, those stick-on clouds.
But they don't.
No, but at least they kept Move Closer to Your World.
They can.
They tried ditching that once, and that did not go over well. I'm going to have to
what?
put that... You know what? I'm going to end this episode with Move Closer to Your World. Or at least...
You should.
Yeah.
A friend of mine moved to Philly a little over a year ago, and I was telling her about, like, she had never been here. She moved here for work. I was explaining to her about Philadelphia, like, being stuck in its ways, very parochial, not in the church sense of the word.
Okay.
And my example is always that there's a lot of Eagles fans out there who think that if they change to the Kelly green from the 80s, they would win like one or two more games per season just because they're wearing that color. Even though that team was worse than the teams that wear the current color.
Remember when the Phillies tried to do that and bring back their old blue hats and they played horribly? And then everyone in baseball decided, you know what? We're going on strike.
And now everyone has 10 alternate hats.
Yeah, right? Oh, man. Happy Mother's Day. Here's a pink hat.
So, yeah, I don't know what else to say except best wishes from the lottery.
Best wishes from the lottery.
My wife's aunt gives lottery tickets every year for Christmas. I don't know if she gives them to Rita, though.
I think Rita's okay on the lottery front. I'm sure Rita has a winning ticket at some point in these last 25 years.
Yes.
Rita's doing okay. But if people want to find you in a random food truck and hand you a lottery ticket, where can they find you on the internet?
Oh, you can tweet me at I'm gonna DJ 24 for wrestling jokes and no lottery tickets. Or you can listen to Why Not Radio for musical jokes and asking for donations to help keep our station running at whynotradio.net.
That'll do it for another episode here in the Advent Calendar House. Thank you so much, Joey, for joining me again. Until next time, move closer to your world.
It'll take a little bit of time.
Move closer to your world, my friend. Take a little bit of time. Move closer to your world, my friend, and you'll see.
Next time on the season finale of the Advent Calendar House, I'm haunted by 3 spirited guests as we each draft an all-star cast of A Christmas Carol.
Sometimes you have to slap them in the face just to get their attention.
You can find this show on adventcalendar.house and on Twitter at adventcalhouse. Please watch out for the icy patch.